Many of us have always believed that bathing every day is an essential part of life, especially once we reach the age of 70. It's something we've been taught since we were young, that more bathing equals better hygiene. But you might be shocked to learn that bathing every day could actually be doing more harm than good, especially for older adults. The soothing feeling after a warm bath may be hiding the negative effects we don't realize. As we age, our skin undergoes significant changes. It becomes thinner, drier, and more fragile. This means that every hot shower, every bar of soap, and even the time spent soaking in a bath could be doing more damage than you realize. What may seem like a harmless habit could be silently stripping away your skin's protective layers, leaving it vulnerable to irritation, tightness, and even cracks that can lead to infections. These tears aren't just painful, they are also dangerous, especially for seniors with weakened immune systems or conditions like diabetes. This truly surprised me. When we think of bathing every day, we often don't consider the potential harm it causes. Every time we bathe, even if it's just a regular habit, we could be unknowingly weakening our skin, stripping away its natural protective layer, and making it more vulnerable to skin problems. Dermatologists have pointed out that hot showers and harsh soaps can cause further damage, leading to conditions like eczema, dry skin, and inflammation. But there's a simple solution. Reduce the frequency of bathing. Instead of showering every day, you might want to try bathing once or twice a week. This not only helps protect your skin, but also reduces the risk of falls. Dermatologists recommend replacing daily baths with wiping down key areas such as the armpits, groin, and face. This is a small adjustment that can have a big impact on your health. Life lesson and message. Reducing the frequency of bathing is not about being lazy or neglecting hygiene. It's about a smarter approach to health as we age. Our bodies have the natural ability to clean and maintain health without needing to bathe daily. We just need to respect and care for our bodies in the most natural way, finding a balance that minimizes harmful effects and opting for gentle yet effective cleaning methods. Listen to your body and understand that sometimes less is more. Instead of following old standards, try changing your habits to live healthier and safer. Have you ever thought that bathing too much could be harming your skin, especially when you've crossed the age of 70? This might come as a surprise to many, as we are often taught that daily bathing is essential for health and hygiene. However, the reality makes us rethink this habit. As we age, our skin undergoes significant changes. It becomes thinner, drier, and more fragile, meaning that daily bathing with hot water and harsh soaps can do more harm than good. I was truly surprised to learn that every time we bathe, especially when we shower for long periods with hot water or alkaline soap, we strip our skin of its natural oils that protect it. These oils are crucial as they keep our skin soft, healthy, and act as a barrier to bacteria and other harmful agents. When this oil is removed, the skin becomes drier, more vulnerable to irritation, and can even lead to serious issues like cracked skin or eczema. These cracks aren't minor problems. They create entry points for bacteria, especially for those with weakened immune systems or conditions like diabetes. What's even more frightening is that overbathing not only affects the skin, but can also reduce the body's ability to fight infections. Research shows that when the skin's natural barrier is compromised, it becomes much more susceptible to harmful bacteria like Staphylococcus aureus, a common cause of skin infections. This condition can lead to cellulitis, sepsis, or even death if not treated in time. A seemingly harmless daily habit of bathing can leave the body more vulnerable than we ever realized. So is there a way to protect your skin without needing to bathe daily? The answer is yes. In fact, dermatologists recommend reducing bathing frequency, especially for older adults, as it helps preserve the skin and reduce the risk of infection. Instead of showering every day, you can cut back to bathing once or twice a week and use a damp cloth to clean areas like the armpits, groin, and face. This simple change not only helps protect the skin, but also saves your energy, preventing unnecessary fatigue from frequent showers. Life lesson and message. Life doesn't always require us to follow the old habits we've been taught since childhood. As we age, our bodies change, and the habits of the past may no longer be suitable. Bathing too frequently can do more harm than good for our skin and health. We need to learn to listen to our bodies and adjust our habits to meet our actual needs. Sometimes, less is more. Try reducing the frequency of your showers and instead apply gentle hygiene methods that maintain cleanliness and health. This will not only protect your skin, but also help conserve energy, reduce fatigue, and most importantly, help you live a healthier, safer, and more independent life. When we think about bathing, most of us don't see it as something potentially dangerous, right? However, as we age, everything in our body changes, and this includes our daily hygiene habits. Here's a surprising fact you may not have thought about. Bathing too frequently, especially for older adults, can bring about significant risks that we may not be aware of. One of the biggest risks, which many overlook, is the increased chance of falls, particularly in the bathroom. Once we turn 70, our bodies aren't as strong as they used to be. Muscles weaken, flexibility decreases, and balance becomes more difficult to maintain. In fact, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, more than 1 in 4 adults over the age of 65 experience a fall each year. These aren't just statistics. They represent real health crises, leading to broken bones, traumatic brain injuries, and unfortunately, many fatalities. One of the leading causes of these falls is the bathroom, where slippery surfaces, steam that fogs up your vision, and standing for long periods in the shower can pose a major challenge for many people. What's sad is that bathing daily, which we've been taught as an essential habit, could actually be increasing the risk of falls, something we may not have realized. When entering the bathroom, we face challenges like stepping over a slippery tub, balancing on a slick floor, and sometimes even maintaining balance while bathing. This increases the risk of falling, and a fall in the bathroom could lead to broken bones, a traumatic brain injury, or a spiral of health complications that may permanently affect your life. So, how can we reduce this risk while still maintaining hygiene? The simple and effective solution is to reduce the frequency of daily baths, perhaps to once or twice a week. Instead, you can replace long showers with wiping down your body with a damp cloth to keep your body clean without facing the risk of a fall in the bathroom. Surprisingly, bathing less often can actually make you feel healthier, less fatigued, and reduce the risk of unnecessary accidents. Life lesson and message. Life doesn't always require us to follow the old habits we've been taught since childhood. As we age, our health and safety become more important than ever. Sometimes less is more, and we need to change the way we view habits that may seem harmless, but actually carry hidden risks. Reducing the frequency. You probably didn't think that reducing your bathing frequency could benefit your bone health, right? This is a surprising fact that many people overlook, as daily bathing has become an essential habit in our lives. However, one interesting aspect you may not know is that bathing too often, especially when the skin loses moisture and protection, can harm bone health, particularly in older adults. So how can reducing bathing frequency protect our bones? Let's find out. As we age, our bones become weaker and more prone to fractures. For older adults, reduced bone density and increased risk of osteoporosis are easily noticeable. The skin also changes over time, becoming thinner and losing its natural protective ability, which makes it dry and more susceptible to damage. One of the causes of dry skin is excessive bathing with hot water and harsh soaps, which can strip away the natural oils that protect the skin. Surprisingly, these natural oils not only protect the skin, but also help maintain moisture and flexibility in other parts of the body, including the joints and bones. When the skin becomes dry, the body has to work harder to maintain moisture in other organs, and this can put unnecessary strain on your joints and bones. Bathing too often may increase this condition, making your bones and joints more vulnerable. In fact, studies show that reducing bathing frequency can not only protect your skin, but also have a positive impact on bone health. When you bathe less often, your body can better protect and maintain its natural oils, which keeps the skin softer, prevents dryness, and reduces the risk of skin issues. This also helps reduce fatigue and improves overall health. Furthermore, reducing bathing frequency helps older adults save energy, preventing exhaustion after each bath, and allowing more time and strength for other activities like walking, light exercises, or engaging in social activities. Life lesson and message. Life as we age doesn't need to follow the old habits we've known for years. Daily bathing may seem like an essential part of our lives, but sometimes reducing bathing frequency actually brings more health benefits than we can imagine. The lesson here is sometimes less is more. Changing our bathing habits to suit our body's needs will help us maintain health, protect our skin, and, most importantly, conserve energy for more important things. Learn to listen to your body, adjust your habits accordingly, and live healthily, safely, and actively, even as you grow older. You might be surprised to learn that bathing every day is not the only way to stay clean and protect your body. We've all been taught that daily bathing is essential for hygiene, but as we age, our bodies change, and these habits may no longer be suitable. What's truly surprising is that instead of bathing every day, there are many alternative methods that are not only safer but also help protect your skin, keep your body clean, and prevent harm to your health. One of the things that truly amazed and impressed me is that our body actually has the ability to cleanse itself without needing to bathe every day. Indeed, our body has a natural self-cleaning system that we don't even realize. Beneficial bacteria on our skin, natural oils, and the process of skin turnover all work together to keep the body clean and healthy without the excessive use of soap or hot water. In fact, bathing too often can disrupt this self-cleaning process, stripping the skin of its natural oils, making it dry, vulnerable, and prone to damage. This doesn't mean we don't need to maintain hygiene. Rather, instead of bathing every day, we can apply simple and effective alternatives. For example, wiping down your body with a damp cloth is a great way to maintain cleanliness without harming your skin. You only need to clean areas that tend to sweat, like the armpits, groin, and face. These areas accumulate sweat and bacteria, so cleaning them is enough to feel fresh without needing to shower every day. This method is gentle, safe for the skin, and particularly beneficial for older adults whose skin is thin and prone to damage. Moreover, changing our oral hygiene habits can also be a simple yet effective way to maintain cleanliness without needing to bathe. Regular brushing, flossing, and using mouthwash not only prevent tooth decay but also keep your body healthy. Experts also recommend changing clothes daily to keep your body feeling fresh and odor-free. These small adjustments can make a big difference in maintaining cleanliness and comfort. Life lesson and message. We don't always have to follow the old habits we've been taught since childhood. As we grow older, our health and safety become more important than ever. Sometimes less is more, and we need to change how we view habits that may seem harmless, but actually carry hidden risks. Reducing bathing frequency isn't about laziness or neglecting personal hygiene. It's about a smarter approach to self-care as we age. Learn to listen to your body, adjust your habits to suit your needs, and remember that sometimes health and safety are more important than sticking to an old routine. By adopting these alternative methods, you can live a healthier, safer life even as you grow older. You might be surprised to learn that reducing your bathing frequency can actually save you a lot of energy, especially for older adults. It may sound counterintuitive, but it's truly worth considering. Daily bathing, although a normal hygiene habit, can become a significant challenge for older adults. As health declines and the body becomes less flexible, bathing can become an activity that drains energy and strength. I am genuinely impressed by the fact that for older adults, bathing isn't just a hygiene routine, but a substantial physical challenge. Older adults often struggle with joint issues, decreased flexibility, and weakened muscles, which means every bath requires considerable effort. Not to mention the act of standing under a shower for an extended period, moving around and maintaining balance in a slippery bathroom can be tiring and stressful, and sometimes it feels like a battle to get through a daily task. This really made me rethink what we consider normal. While bathing is a simple action for many, for older adults, it can be a major challenge, even leading to exhaustion after each session. Furthermore, after bathing, older adults often feel tired and need rest to recover, which impacts their quality of life. That's why reducing bathing frequency not only saves energy, but also allows them to use their energy for more meaningful activities. A reasonable alternative is to replace daily bathing with gentle hygiene methods, such as wiping the body with a damp cloth to clean the skin. Specifically, cleaning areas that sweat the most, like the armpits, groin, and face, is enough to make the body feel fresh without needing to bathe fully. This not only helps save energy, but also reduces fatigue, allowing the body to recover quickly and providing more time for other activities like walking, reading, or socializing with family and friends. Life lesson and message. Our lives as we age don't need to follow rigid standards. Sometimes, small changes bring about surprising results. Reducing bathing frequency isn't about laziness or neglecting personal hygiene. It's a smarter way to care for your body, saving energy, and reducing unnecessary stress. Remember that as our health changes, we need to adjust our habits to suit the body's real needs. Listening to your body, reducing habits that no longer fit, and replacing them with gentle but effective methods will help you live healthier, freer, and more energized in your later years. As we reach our 60s, our health and safety become more important than ever. While many people still believe that maintaining old habits, like bathing every day, is necessary for hygiene and health, the reality may not be so. Especially for older adults, these habits can become burdensome, causing fatigue and even increasing the risk of serious health issues like falls or skin damage. Overbathing can make the skin dry, strip it of its natural oils and protection, leading to skin problems, weakening the body's immunity, and increasing the risk of infections. The important lesson here is that sometimes a change in routine can bring more benefits than we expect. Reducing the frequency of baths, bathing just a few times a week instead of every day, can save energy, protect the skin, and reduce the risk of accidents in the bathroom. Moreover, our bodies actually have the ability to cleanse themselves, and alternative methods like wiping the body with a damp cloth or maintaining oral hygiene regularly can keep us clean without the need for daily showers. Our lives don't have to follow outdated standards, and flexibility in our lifestyle habits will help us live healthier and safer. Listening to our bodies and adjusting habits to meet our real needs is the best way to maintain good health in the later years. By making gentle and intelligent changes, we can not only protect our health, but also enjoy a peaceful and free life without unnecessary stress and fatigue.